we made a map of, it's not everything, but it's a lot of what we've done. Basically, I had an idea making this map, and we're going to begin to execute some of it today. You see this area? This is all boxed in. We're going to try and make something in all of that area, and probably this one too. Because right now we just have this, which is the map building, and we're going to try and put stuff everywhere. So for this episode, we're going to be laying stuff out. I have one building already laid out for the most part, so I'll go show you that quick. First, I gotta sleep though, because I do not have the lights in that area yet. Just sleepy. So this guy escaped. He's just chilling. He's not bothering anybody. But I think he's stupid, so he locked himself in there, even though this door is open literally all the time. Nice FPS drop. So far I've cleared out all this area. I don't think that map is updated yet, because I've built this, which is going to be our storage building, which I'm going to build most of. But I also wanted to lay out some just smaller decorative buildings and places so that there's more than just this. So we're going to start with that, because that's not, and I'll probably work on most of them on the live stream, since they're going to be small projects with not a lot of depth, or I don't really know what I'm going to put in them yet. We're just going to put them in places, because the end of this road is here. It goes all the way down. So we're going to start putting some on this side and just laying stuff out, because the other side's kind of getting full with that storage building, and I want to finish that before I commit to like another big building. Another one. So what I want to do here is I just want to put a building. Actually, I have an idea. An idea that I was going to do earlier, but I think I might start now. The train station. I've been meaning to make a little train station. It's like a railway that goes around here. And I think this would be the perfect place to do it, because I don't have anywhere else to. It makes all these buildings useful, even if they're just scattered about the place. And they don't have to be all that big, because they're just going to be housing a minecart. I guess we're going with that. That seems like a better use of my time and space. It's much more expensive because I gotta build rails now, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's why you didn't die fast. What is this? That's not supposed to be here. Oh, it's that's right there. That's a dirt right there. I'm sorry, but you'll be filled in. So there's building one. Let's just make it too high so I know where it is. Strip it too. And these are just markers. I'll build the actual buildings on stream or off camera because it's gonna take a while to build them. Mainly because I haven't designed any of them. I'm just kind of putting things in places. So we have one there. Let's put a building here. Because why not? I have a couple ideas for places I want to put stuff. Mainly because there's a lot of like these areas that are just kind of like existing. So this needs to go up one more actually. Because when I turn around these corners, I usually it ends up like this. So there's 3 corners, which is like almost perfect for a land piece. Because then you get all the space you need without having to really do any terraforming, because I've already done it. Because usually when I build these places, I light them up and then I finish building them. So I may not be able to finish this one immediately. But we can at least lay it out. So we'll do one in on all sides. The door here. This is gonna be a small building, looks like. Let's just put... I am out of ground blocks. That's surprising. Where's another shulker box? Oh. Houston, we have a problem. We should cobble for now, so it's gonna get replaced anyways. See, this is like over there. And then we should do this. And that's the building. Maybe a pretty small one, because there's not a lot of space to work with here unless I build. I might extend this area a little bit more though, but not at the moment at least. So let's go around. I was gonna put something here, but I don't really know what to put there at the moment. Where else should I put a building? So there's the map building. It's obviously not finished. I haven't put the glass in yet because I'm not really near a lot of glass sand. Actually, I have a sand done the cooking somewhere. I think I should go get it. I think that's at another base. So I want to keep this ravine, kind of. I think I will put buildings around it, but it's kind of in a decent spot, and I don't really want to mess with it. I'll put something here. I've been meaning to put something here like the whole time. Go out. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. So that's that in. That's gonna get moved. So then we'll put door 1 and door 2. Just kidding, we'll do door 1 and 2 here. So that's our building. It's a pretty decent spot, I think. I don't know what I'll put there because it's kind of like a hub area. This area is pretty full. I still have a road up to this building, but other than that, it's just like here, but I'd have to terraform a lot there. Off of this way is gonna be cleared, but I don't really have a good access point for it, because I kind of gotta level a lot of this. So we gotta go here. It's pretty clear though, because I've done a lot of, that's like my mindless activity for the day, is I just go, I'll chop down some trees here. But then we have this, which is kind of, I want to make this enter from the top, because I built it so that it's a 3-door, and all of my paths are too wide, which means that it is kind of awkward. And the path up here is kind of rough, because it comes up this way. I guess I could come in from the side. It would come up, and then like be a one-off like this way if I want to do a door. But I might expand like another building here, but I don't know where there. I'll put one down here, just as like a small building. I'll sleep first though. Get that sleepy awake, because I don't want to die. Oops. So basically it's going to be like storage build. This is, as I said, like 5 minutes, like storage building. I'm going to make the level chests are going to be just the storage chests for all the different things. There'll be different levels. I just crafted enough to make a demonstration row, so I knew where I was going instead of just placing blocks randomly and hoping it worked. We'll do one last building and then I'll get to work on them, because it's going to take a while. So I'll put one here. We'll do like off, because we got plenty of space to work with here. Like here. That's a jump tower for the elytra. It's kind of not finished, but it's in progress, and I haven't really tested it yet much. I've just kind of built it to build it. So the door. Let's go back a few, 1, 2, 3. So it's in your shulker box away. I think here's fine. Oops, let's go one like that. Where's the other one? Okay, let's come at it from here. Oops. And there's the last building. So now I'll get to work on that, and I'll come back and you'll see that probably I finished all of these buildings. Ba-ba. Oh, it's blocked. I forgot to get rid of those. Just kidding. This is the storage building. This is the moon storage building, as I'm calling it, because it is in the shape of a crescent moon. Kind of. So basically, I just wanted it. I started a cool entrance, and I made it 3 blocks wide, so I couldn't do my path because my path's 2 blocks wide. So we put vines into the stairs, into this little keep. It's not finished interior-wise because I need more purple, which I got some of, as evidenced by the like 1,000,000 shulker boxes I have now. And I need to change these back to the flowers that I was gonna grow. But yeah, storage. This row isn't gonna populate because it doesn't work. But I have barrels there or something. We have the smelting side, which I don't think is just smelting stone. Got the smokers for food, blast furnaces for ingots and whatever else I can smelt. We have the actual storage side. I've realized this doesn't work, which means I need to fix this, but that's not too big a problem. We have the villager stations that fit well with the thing, and then some barrels because they don't. The rest don't. I'm gonna add a brewing area, put things like the cauldron where you kind of need the top. They didn't get to go there. They're not that special. The anvil is already kind of like on it because it's an, you can see the shape, but it's not as defined as like the composter, or its whole gimmick is on top. Then more storage. And this is gonna be like my trophy wall. So I have my Ender Dragon head, and I was gonna put stuff in here, maybe even some mobs on this level, and just have them walk around. And then this is more storage, obviously. And then here is gonna be the tall plants. So it'd be like sunflower, roses, lilac, and peony, I think are the 4. I have 3 of them here. It's the rosebush, lilac, and the peony, and then the sunflower. And if there's any more, I'll add them there too. And I'll probably put a brewing stand on the other side. But that's building 1. We still got 2 left. Basically have to work on those. It's building number 2, aka train station 1. Well, I built the second, but it was when I was closer to when I decided to start recording. So here's train station 1. What my plan is to have the rails come off here and go off in this direction, and then hook up with the other ones. And they're color coded for the areas. There's pink is the station. But I also did, keep walking, I did the other station. This is why we need the train station. Then I don't have to do this. I can just hop on a minecart and go. But this also requires I need to make big, like, central stations for different rails. And here is station 2, or the black station. Let's get a better look from further away. They're not like fancy buildings, anything. They just do their purpose. This one's a lot bigger because it was just how I built it, where I laid out the land. This one has some of it, but this is not. This doesn't work because what I realized is this is gonna go. I need a way in and a way out, and this would only give me a way in. So I'm gonna be fixing this later when I figure out how to design this. So it's basically gonna run from here, and then we're gonna keep bringing it along, and along, and along, and along, until the other pink station is that way, and then I'll connect them probably about here-ish. This will be a meetup station, which will connect to the other station, which will probably be like I'll walk over to it, like here-ish, give or take. And then the last one that I have I've laid out at least is, let's not die, is this one, which is gonna connect probably this way, and I'll go over this. And then I think, in theory, I want to put one, like, actually probably up here, honestly. That's probably the easiest place to put it. Here or down past, down through this way, but I kind of want to leave this. So my thinking in this is that train stations don't usually come out at like a building. They're usually for like an area, and they are their own building. So that's my thought, is not having a train track that goes into the kelp farm or into the sugarcane farm, is it goes to a place where you can go and you just get on the train, come down here, come out, and they're both nearby, so you can walk to it. Like, that's not that far of a walk. That's my thinking, at least. But now I think this will be the end of this episode, and I think between these I'm gonna try and make nice looking rails or train tracks so that it looks visually pleasing seeing a line go across this base. So thanks for watching. That like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you enjoyed. If you have any suggestions or reference photos you think would be interesting to use for trains, feel free to comment them and I will take a peek and see if they are possible. I'll end it today with the cat, hello kitty cat.